The New York Mets had a plan behind the plate in 2018. After losing both members of the platoon in the same week, they had to get creative. The plan wasn't creative enough, or at least the catcher position remained a weakness for the entire 2018 season, and there are no obvious answers in sight for next year without a major free agent or trade catch. My goal with this report card was to focus as much on defense as offense. The catching position is defense first for me, and now that different skills are measurable, we have a clearer picture of the value of catcher defense, including framing pitches, blocking pitches, controlling the running game, fielding bunts, pop-ups, rollers, and the still elusive game calling. Kevin Plawecki. The nicknames, Pla, 2018 Players Weekend, Wikipedia. Kevi Review. Kevin Plawecki is 27 years old, and the waiting is over. While he may improve his slightly below-average defensive skills, his offense is not nearly enough for him to earn a regular job with the New York Mets. Ideally, he would be the number 3 catcher, playing for Syracuse Mets until the inevitable injury to one of the top 2. I want to believe in Plawecki, but his late-season fade, combined with below-average defensive metrics, tell me it's very unlikely he will ever become a reliable everyday catcher. His WAR of -0.6 was just below Mesoraco's, and the Mets need more WAR from this position. The offensive stats, all stats from Fangraphs unless specified. G79PA277AB238HR7R33 RBI30AVE.210 OBP.315 SLG.370 OPS.685 first half .771 second half .621 K% 23.5 BB% 10.1 first half 13.4 second half 7.6 BB K 0.43 WRC 93 WOBA .302 off -7.2 The defensive stats, catcher only, all stats from Fangraphs unless specified. GS 64 innings 589.1 DRS 0 def, fielding runs above average plus positional adjustment 4.2. The only reason this number is positive is the positional adjustment, SB54CS16 WP 10 petabytes 0 framing runs prevented, from Baseball Prospectus, -4.686 TH out of 117 catchers in CSAA, called strikes above average, the rate that produces framing runs, blocking runs prevented, from Baseball Prospectus, 2.0 throwing runs prevented, from Baseball Prospectus, 0.0 FRAA, fielding runs above average, from Baseball Prospectus, -2.1 FRAA underscore edge, adjusted fielding runs above average, from Baseball Prospectus, -2.693 road out of 117 catchers. The grade denotes, taking the 5 best pitcher game scores from Fangraphs and the 5 worst for each of the top 4 starters, Jacob deGrom, Noah Syndergaard, Zach Wheeler, and Steven Matz. I tracked which catcher started each of those games. Plawecki caught 4 of the best games, and 6 of the worst. He had 2 of the top 5 for Wheeler and Matz, and none for Syndergaard and deGrom. Next, Mets killed 2 birds with 1 fastball, and look who they got. Page 2. Use your arrows to browse Devin Mesoraco. The nicknames, Rocco, 2018 Players Weekend, Mesoraco Review. Devin Mesoraco was a better-than-expected return for Matt Harvey, and he impressed immediately with his effort to learn each pitcher's repertoires and preferences. I enjoyed listening to him talk about his pitchers, and he certainly had a knack for late home runs in close games. On the other hand, his overall defense was not good at all, especially framing, and his offense, while better than Plawecki's, was not nearly enough to make up for it. He was worth -0.7 WAR, he's a free agent, and it is unlikely the Mets re-sign him. The offensive stats, Mets only, G66PA229AB203HR 10 runs 23 RBI 30 AVE.222 OBP.306 SLG.409 OPS 715 K% 18.3 BB% 10.0 BB K 0.55 WRC 96 WOBA.306 ALF -2.2 The defensive stats, Mets only unless specified. GS 56 innings 484.1 DRS RS -6 RSZ -4 R Sarah -2 RGP1 RSB -2 Def fielding runs above average plus positional adjustment 2.2. The only reason this number is positive is the positional adjustment. SB41 CS11 WP8 petabyte 7 framing runs prevented. From Baseball Prospectus, combined Reds and Mets, -7.4106 th out of 117 catchers in CSAA. The rate that produces framing runs prevented, blocking runs prevented. From Baseball Prospectus, combined Reds and Mets, throwing runs prevented. From Baseball Prospectus, combined Reds and Mets, FRAA, fielding runs above average. From Baseball Prospectus, combined Reds and Mets, FRAA _ adjusted fielding runs above average. From Baseball Prospectus, combined Reds and Mets, -7.4107 th out of 117 catchers in 2018. The grade D+ for becoming Jacob deGrom's personal catcher. Notes, taking the 5 best pitcher game scores from Fangraphs and the 5 worst for each of the top 4 starters, Jacob deGrom, Noah Syndergaard, Zach Wheeler, and Steven Metz. I tracked which catcher started each of those games. Mesoraco caught 7 of the best games, and 7 of the worst. He was used frequently with deGrom, and actually caught all 4 of deGrom's best games by game score, as well as 3 of his worst starts. Next, gone after 4 games, will we see him again? Use your arrows to browse.